world changer. We're changing everything. 'Cause I'm a world changer. We're changing the way you think. My God's alive is here to stay. To him I lift my hands and pray. I thank him each and every day. For it's the truth, the only way. I've got a mission to fulfill. That's why I'm living by his will. I walk the valleys and the hills and proclaim that peace be still. 'Cause I'm a world changer. A life for my next. And that was said. I'm a world changer. Right over wrong, we're living strong. Yeah. I'm a world changer.
Brother Bungie, better than a lion. Brother Bungie, better than 20 chimpanzee. Brother Bungie, better than 100 Brother Bungie, better.
Adrian Cunningham. He's appeared with MC Andrew Brother Bungie Turner from Big Station in Florida. And Got Sound. Roll out the old year and roll in the new year. Tuesday, December 31st. Doors open at 11 p.m. Port Maria Square, St. Mary. Come out and welcome the new year with thanks and praise at the Rolling Out Concert. Tuesday, December 31st, starting at 12 midnight at Port Maria Square, St. Mary. Doors open at 11 p.m. Admission is absolutely free. Be there.
We got it locked to 95.9 W Big Station. WBigStation.net.
With only 6 days to go in the year, road fatalities and murder have just jumped right up across Jamaica. This is Undiluted News, Mikey Bones reporting. The number of road fatalities in Jamaica this year has now reached the highest since the National Road Safety Council was established in 1993. The latest data from the council, which shows that between January 1st and yesterday, Monday, there were 422 road deaths. It was at 378 during the same period last year. On December 11, it was at 402, which was then a 17-year high. Councillor for the Point Hill Division in St. Catherine, Wesley Suko, was found dead at his house in Green Acres yesterday morning. Dr. Christopher Tufton, a member of Parliament for St. Catherine West Central, said it is believed Mr. Suko, who was 61, died several days ago. Dr. Tufton said the cause of death has not been determined. However, it is believed that he died from some sort of sudden illness. The police said that there is no sign of foul play in Mr. Suko's death. 4 persons were taken into custody Sunday night following the seizure of a firearm and several rounds of ammunition on Port Royal Street in downtown Kingston. Shortly after 11 o'clock, the police stopped a Mazda Demino and searched a vehicle and its occupants. A loaded Smith & Wesson .38 revolver was reportedly found on the floor. The 4 men were subsequently arrested. Meanwhile, a former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force accused of attempted murder was refused bail on Monday when he appeared before the St. Andrew Parish Court. Constable Mwanda Price was charged last week, which is 9 months after he was deported from the U.S., where he was reportedly hiding for the last 10 years. During his bail hearing on Monday, Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn joined Indicom in opposing bail on the grounds that the constable is a flight risk. Investigators reported that in 2009, Constable Price, along with other policemen and civilians, invaded a house in Stony Hill in St. Andrew and robbed men believed to be involved in lottery scamming. Following the robbery, it is alleged that the constable and his colleagues attempted to kill one of the civilians during a dispute over the sharing of the loot. The civilian, who was shot 9 times, 2 times in the head, survived after he was dumped in a gully off Walton Park Road in St. Andrew, and he later identified the cops. 2 other policemen charged in the case were freed in December of 2017 after the Director of Public Prosecutions entered a null pros. The police are now searching for a man they believe can assist their investigations into a double murder in St. Thomas on December 19. Marlon Sims, 43-year-old of Albion in St. Thomas, and another man identified only by his alias Piper of 11 Miles in Bull Bay in St. Thomas were killed in the incident. According to a police report, the 2 men and a woman went to Easington following a 2-vehicle crash in which their car was damaged, and it's reported that the driver of the other vehicle invited the 3 persons to meet with him for a settlement. However, when they arrived, they were shot. The man is said to have now fled the area. A policewoman who has been taken off frontline duty pending an investigations into a attempted murder. The father of the constable's child was shot and injured during an altercation. The incident occurred about 1 o'clock. An argument reported developed between the 2 adults, leading to a physical fight during which the man was shot in the stomach. He was taken to hospital by other residents. Meanwhile, a teenager and one of his relatives were killed on Sunday by gunmen in Norwood in St. James. The deceased is 13-year-old Jamie Anderson, a student of Anchovy High. Jamie's mother, Charmaine Woodstock, said she last saw him Sunday afternoon. His 20-year-old cousin also sustained bullet wounds. And of course, we know that St. James, especially Norwood, has always been a hotbed area of gun shooting. So far, just over 1,302 persons were recorded murdered in Jamaica for the period January 1st to December 21 of this year, which is a 3.7% increase over the same period last year, according to the Jamaica Constabulary Force data, which was released yesterday. However, the 1,302 murders were fewer than the 1,608 and 1,316 for the same period in 2017 and 2016 respectively. And every day we wonder when this madness is going to end. Will it ever end? We're not too sure. But today is 12/24. We still have 7 days to go, and we're already over the 1,300 murder mark. You're listening to Undiluted News. We're going to take a pause here. Come right back with sports.
Join us as Florida invades Jamaica on Tuesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, for the Rolling Out Concert, starring the legend George Knox. Gospel great Kokodu. Adrian Cunningham. Kiss Appear. With MC Andrew Brother Bungie Turner from Big Station in Florida and Gotta God Sound. Roll out the old year and roll in the new year. Tuesday, December 31st. Doors open at 11 p.m. Port Maria Square, St. Mary. Come out and welcome the new year with thanks and praise at the Rolling Out Concert. Tuesday, December 31st, starting at 12 midnight at Port Maria Square, St. Mary. Doors open at 11 p.m. Admission is absolutely free. Be there.
Welcome back to News and Sports on your favorite community radio. We got Let's start with cricket. Tail ender Sardul Thakur lashed a late tense finish as the West Indies lost the plot when it mattered most to crash to a 4-wicket defeat to India in the decisive third one-day international yesterday and suffered their 10th straight series defeat to the subcontinental powerhouse. When captain Virat Kohli dragged on to seamer Keema Paul, who took 3 for 59 at the start of the 47th over for a top score of 85 off 81 balls, the match was hanging in the balance with India still requiring 30 runs from 22 balls to get up to a target of 316. But Shardul, in only his second one-day international in 15 months, then held his nerve amid increasing tension to meld 2 fours and a 6 in a heroic 6-ball unbeaten 16 as India overhauled their target with 8 balls to spare and achieved the highest ever successful run chase at Babati Stadium. Scores again, the West Indies made a comfortable 315, losing only 5 wickets in their 20 overs, which was a very decent score. India then at bat made 316 for 6, winning the match. Onto football, Chelsea defender Antonio Rudiger was reported targeted with monkey noises during a London derby at Tottenham on Sunday, forcing the stadium announcer to issue 3 warnings in an unprecedented move at the English Premier League game. The announcements were made at 10-minute intervals at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, starting in the 63rd minute of the game, with Chelsea leading 2-0. Racist behavior from spectators is interfering with the game, the announcer said in a warning to fans. Please remember that racism has no place in football. The announcement was ordered after referee Anthony Taylor implemented a procedure initially formed by FIFA to deal with discrimination in games, and it came after he was informed by Chelsea captain Caesar that Rudiger had faced the racist abuse. Meanwhile, Jamaica Reggae Boys will end this year at number 48 in the FIFA World Rankings, due largely to their unbeaten record in Group C of League B of the CONCACAF Nations League. The Reggae Boys are also 4th in CONCACAF region behind Mexico, USA, and Costa Rica. Mexico is in 11th, USA in 22, and Costa Rica in 46. The Reggae Boys comes next on 48. And the ranking puts the Reggae Boys in a good position to qualify directly for the final round of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifier, which is to begin next year. On July 10, CONCACAF announced a restructured qualifying format for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The new format gives the top 6 teams in the region, based on FIFA rankings, automatic passage to the hexagonal round, in which 3 teams will automatically qualify for the 2022 World Cup to be held in Qatar, and the rest will play to determine which nation meets the number 4 team in the hexagonal in a home and a home playoff for the right to meet a nation from another region in another home and home playoff for a World Cup berth. Premier League, 2 late goals gave host Tivoli Gardens a share of points on Sunday's 2-2 result against the UII in the Red Stripe Premier League at Edward Seaga Sports Complex. Jabir Johnson, who had conceded an own goal in the 50th minute, kickstart Tivoli Gardens' comeback from 2 goals down with a clinical effort from the penalty spot in the 80th minute. Substitute Donovan Dawkins hit Tivoli's equalizer in the first minute of stoppage time. Tivoli Gardens are now 9th with 22 points, while the UII, who are in the relegation zone, are 11th with only 15 points. Meanwhile, a Corey Burke brace and a scintillating strike from Serge Knight led defending champions Portmore United to a 3-1 win over cellar dwellers Vere United in their game on Sunday. Javier Brown got the consolation goal for the newly promoted Vere, and it was sweet revenge for the champions, who had been beaten 2-0 by Vere in the first round of the competition. And the scores for Sunday is Tivoli Gardens 2, UII 2, Portmore 3, Vere United 1, Humble Lions beating Harborview 1-0, while Cavalier did the same 1-0 beating to Mount Pleasant Academy, who have now lost almost every game that they have played since winning 6 straight. After that, it's all Mount Pleasant losing. Dunbeholden are 3-0 winners over Arnett Gardens, while last night we have Mullines United beating Waterhouse 2-1. In Western Confederation, O'Brien Robinson scored a double as defending champions. Falkland hammered Mobay United 4-1 in their Jamaica Football Federation Western Confederation Super League. Falmouth United, meantime, earned their first win after 3 starts, holding off Harmony in their Trelawney derby, while promoted Georges Plain got back-to-back wins. Reno, meantime, scored a big 3-0 win over former champions Wadada to take over the lead in Zone 2 on goal difference, as Lilliput Rovers scored their first win, ending Cooper's Pen winning start in the matchup between 2 promoted clubs. Georges Plain FC Lando Campbell scored a first half double, taking his tally of the season to 4 goals while netting in every game so far, as the Westmoreland club blank fellow newcomers Superstar FC of Hanover 3-0. Campbell scored in the 20th and the 25th minute for Georges Plain FC before Evardo Simit added a third in the 89th minute. The only other player to score for the team other than Campbell so far. Anyway, on behalf of the management and staff of this radio station, we wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Kwanzaa, and a Happy Hanukkah. Always remember the reason for the season is Jesus, and a warning to all, if you plan on drinking alcohol in excess when traveling, do not go on the driver's side of the vehicle. Let someone who was drinking juice or water drive. Here's why. We want you all to be around next year. Be blessed, everyone. That's News and Sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Father Bones. Have a good day, everyone, and a Merry Christmas from us all from this radio station. I gone.
You're listening to South Florida's #1 community radio, 95.9 FM. 95.9 FM. Doubly Big Station.
Bungie bad like a pit bull. Bungie.
Hey, you're listening to the W Big Station with Bungie on 95.9
This
FM.
is Abby, and you're listening to Brother Bungie on W Big Station. Keep it locked.
Bring it back, you come now, man. Light or no light, me have to listen to Bungie. Bring it back, you come, man. You know that little boy didn't come back, don't get that send up my blood pressure. Man, bring it back, you come. If you put it on the radio, light or no light, I have to listen to Mr. Bungie. You hear me? I'm passing green cup too. I got to take out my teeth. You hear me? I don't want no disturbance. Play it again. Better, Mr. Bungie. Please, I beg you to share. Play it again.
If you provide the fire, I'll provide the sacrifice. And if you provide the spirit, then I will open up inside. still wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Give me you. Everything else must wait, yes. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Lord, give me you. Please fill me up until I overflow. 'Cause I wanna run over. Lord, I wanna run over. Fill me up until I overflow. I wanna run over. Lord, I wanna run over. Fill me up until I overflow. 'Cause I wanna run over and over and over and over. Lord, fill me up till I overflow. Wanna run over and over. I wanna say this.
Na 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 na. Oh, yeah. Try to be all that I could be. I didn't know you. I didn't know that you were there for me. I tried to do all that I could do. I didn't know that you were more than just a story. I thought I knew what LOVE means. I never knew that it was more than what it seems to be. Thought I could live without you, but now I see nothing not gonna work out. No matter how we try to keep the faith and stick it out. It's gonna be a rough day, even when we get down on our knees and pray. All the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means nothing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah. Love is patient, love is kind. Love put others for my mind. Love not put me here first. It helped me realize the worst is just a blessing, not a curse. If we put God first, helps a brother along the way. Teach a sister how to get down on our knees and pray, so that the whole wide world would be a better place without your love. Nothing not gonna work out, no matter how we try to keep the faith and stick it out. It's gonna be a rough day, even when we get up on our knees and pray. All the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means nothing. I know you love me more than words can say. You sent your son to die for me. Now that I know what true love really means, I'm giving back to others just as you gave to me. Without love, nothing not gonna work out, no matter how we try to keep the faith and stick it out. It's gonna be a rough day, even when we get up on our knees and pray. All the riches in the world and the diamonds and the pearls won't profit me a thing without the love of God in me. Life means
It is alright. It is alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as
over my soul. As long as I'm under his control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have his hands to hold, as long as he watches over my soul, as long as I'm under his control, it is alright. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like the tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like the tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Jesus is my Savior. I shall not be moved. In his love and favor, I shall not be moved, just like the tree that's planted by the